your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global.
Hello, dear participants. We'll wait 2 more minutes to join other participants to join us, and then we can start with the session. Thank you.
Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100 plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100 plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500 plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100 plus authorized training partners and 50 plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000 plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are joining from. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. We'll be starting a session now, the first session of this week. Please allow me a minute so I can share my screen and we can start. Here we go. I hope you all can see my screen. It's clearly visible to you all. So yeah, thank you so much for joining today's session again. On the behalf of GSDC, I would love to welcome you all to Global Skill Development Council Certified Learning GSDC AI in Action 2026 Predict, Protect and Perform across industry, where you are going to learn how to apply productive, secure and high performance AI at scale. My name is Preetham. I'll be here as moderator. Do let me know if you have any concern during the session. Feel free to reach out to me over the chat box and I'll make sure that I'll take care of it. So as you all know that we had this amazing panel of speaker AI experts aligned for this previous week and as well as this week. So please do join us. This series is scheduled from 5th January till 31st and for this week is 12 to 16 January 2026 with the time slot 7:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the same time zone that you are connected right now. So please do join us for all the upcoming AI sessions. You'll find the registration link in the chat box shortly. If you haven't registered yet for the upcoming ones, please do register and also connect with us over the WhatsApp group to get daily updates. And let me quickly introduce you all to GSDC AI Studio, those who have joined us for the first time. This is a platform where we are providing 100 plus live session monthly, which is led by global expert, where you will be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of live impactful session and you'll get hands-on learning. So this is the opportunity you'll able to learn directly from the AI leaders around the globe. and real-time practice where you can apply all the concept that you have learned in that particular session. And in case if you have any doubt or question, that will be resolved instantly with the help of our subject matter experts. So this training is aligned with the industry standards for job ready skills. How you can access this GSDC AI Studio? You can start your learning right away for 14 days completely free. We will provide 80 plus live session in that particular month and full access to GSDC Studio. Next step, that you can opt out for GSDC lifelong membership with $109, where you'll get lifetime access, 80 plus live session each month, access to full GSDC AI Studio, free GSDC membership, access to all our physical events, and LinkedIn profile improver. The last step, you can opt out for GSDC certification plus lifetime membership, which is limited time offer. You can opt out this for $100, where you'll be getting GSDC certification access for all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone project plus AI tools, GSDC Copilot, and assessment tool. You can reach out to a learning advisor to get more information or any help that you need with the GSDC AI Studio. I'll share the contact details shortly in the chat box. So regarding the certification portfolio, so our current certification portfolio holds certification on L&D, HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor and implementer, project management, PMO, agile DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and so on. So this certification is specifically designed for all the professionals who are looking to upskill themselves or who wants to stay industry relevant, right? So you can check our website for more information regarding all the certification and other offerings that GSDC has for all of you, and you can get in touch with our learning advisor for more information. So what all benefits you'll be getting with this certification program? So you'll become GSDC's member for a lifelong. With that, you'll be getting certificate upgrade. You'll be having free access to all our workshop, boot camps, and guess what? You'll be having access to all our exclusive learning program. With that, you'll be getting implementation resources, speaker invites, and newsletter. Isn't it amazing? A lot of benefits. So do grab this opportunity and do sign up yourself for this certification program. And without any further delay, I would love to introduce our today's speaker, Mansi Kapoor. She's a senior data engineer and she'll be taking us through the topic, that is how generative AI is transforming software development, streamlining code creation and testing. I would love to tell more about Mansi here. So as I mentioned, that Mansi Kapoor is a senior data engineer specializing in applying AI to large-scale data system and renewable energy solution. She has led the development of production-grade platform for secure real-time analytics and AI reliability across both global technology companies and high-growth startups. With deep expertise in building scalable, trustworthy, and industry-ready AI system, Mansi's work focuses on accelerating clean energy adoption through intelligent data platforms and responsible AI deployment. She is passionate about leveraging advanced analytics, cloud engineering, and machine learning to drive sustainable impact and power the future of energy. We are delighted to have you, Mansi, for today's session. Thank you so much for joining. You can have the handover of the virtual mic now. Thank you.
Thank you, Preetam. Hello, everyone. This is Mansi. I'm a senior data engineer, and I have over 7 years of industry experience working in India and US. As Preetam mentioned, I worked in big tech, and I've also worked in high growth startups. So my experience spans around working on AI, working on clean energy, and sustainability. So here today in today's session, I am going to walk you across a tool called Cursor, which the industry, the software engineers, developers are using a lot to ramp up with their code base. This has helped companies improve their productivity. So if a project took around 3 months to ship, now you can do it in just half of the time. So that is the tool called Cursor, and it supports a lot of models that we have. So if you have Cursor, that means you have access to all the latest models like Gemini, all the latest models for Gemini, for Claude, Sonnet 3.54. You even have access to Qwen and other models like that. So it completely depends on you, the kind of model you would like to go forward with. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. Here's a quick overview of what exactly Cursor does. So Cursor is a tool that was prepared by four MIT graduates, and it was launched through their company in 2023. And that is how the journey for it began. So it is so right now in the time that is running, this is the AI revolution development that we have. So around 55% of tasks are being completed faster with these AI tools. 46% of code is now AI generated, and 72% of developers use AI coding tools. So AI, initially, the coding assistants that we had, they were more on the experimental side of things, but now the companies have adopted them, and they've moved from experimental to mainstream. So that has fundamentally changed how developers work in today's industry. So tools like Cursor, they provide with intelligent code generation. They can help you generate test cases for your code. You can do a real-time code review, and you can do that in a single integrated environment. So the source lies in the prompts that you use. The kind of prompts you provide to Cursor indicate the kind of responses you can get from Cursor. So the more descriptive your prompts are, the more accurate your answers are going to be. Now, for Cursor, as I mentioned, it's AI first code editor. It's built on VS Code. It integrates advanced AI models directly into your workflow for code creation, testing, and code reviews. And by advanced AI models, we mean the models that we discussed initially, like various models belonging to Gemini, Claude, Qwen, so on. So for code creation, we can chat with AI, which I am going to walk you through during this presentation. So we can chat with AI about the entire code base. You can actually write prompts and try to understand what the code base is, what the workflow is. And then you can generate functions of your own. You can refactor code. You can get suggestions from Cursor. And then it's on you to accept those suggestions or not. Then for testing, you can actually generate unit test cases. You can also ask Cursor to come up with some edge cases that have not been covered in the code base, so that so that there is full test coverage when it comes to testing. And AI would understand your code logic and will create relevant tests. Then for code reviews, you can write an AI prompt like, I am the code reviewer. Can you review the code from my perspective? Or I am a senior engineer, or I am a data expert. So when you start your prompts like this, AI tries to step into your shoes for that role and tries to perform a code review. So if you write that you are a data expert or a senior engineer, it'll step into your shoes and it'll try to come up with suggestions that are more on an advanced level. So it can help you with instant code analysis, bug detection, and also provide you suggestions for improvements. You can also ask it to introduce best industry practices across the entire code base. So that would also mean that it can generate a documentation for the entire code base that you have. So it will be easier for anyone new who comes up. They can actually go through the documentation and they can get a gist of what the entire code base is for. So our today's focus is Cursor for end-to-end AI powered development. Now, with Cursor, the productivity has boosted by 2 to 5x. Engineering velocity has increased, and time has been saved by 50%. Because now we can ship more and more code in less time and with less number of people, with less number of developers. Now, Cursor, it supports intelligent code completion. So, as I mentioned, it provides you suggestions from the lens of a senior engineer or from the lens of a data expert, which would match your code base. And then it's on you to accept those suggestions, or you can simply reject them. It also helps in function generation. So it'll, while it generates the code for you, it writes comments so that it explains every block of code, and it would generate the entire implementation, and it can also help you run a file. So if you have, for instance, if you've created a Python file called abc.py and you say that, can you help me execute this file, it can provide you that command which you can run on the terminal yourself, or it can also help you execute the same file. So it can also help you push the same code to GitHub, to a specific repository you would indicate it to. So function, the next is it helps in boilerplate automation. So it'll provide you like a plate code. uh, if you want to provide inputs of your own, that is the baseline that will help you get started. And it can also help in language translations and various frameworks. So also if there is a prompt that needs to be provided in a certain language apart from English, these models are well equipped. They are multilingual, so they can actually comprehend the language you feed your instructions into and then provide you the results. Revolutionizing testing and quality assurance. So it helps with automated test generation. It analyzes the code and it generates comprehensive tests. So that actually increases the test coverage. Then it helps in intelligent bug detection. So real time analysis, it identifies bugs and vulnerabilities. That will help in faster identification of the bugs and resolution, and also it will help prevent bugs occurring in production once you launch your application. That is a very important part, because once an application is launched, customers start using it. If a bug occurs, depending on the level of criticality, the customers might get impacted, which is not good for the business eventually. So it can actually help you intelligently detect the bug and avoid a crisis like that. It also helps in code review assistance. So AI reviews PRs and it enforces coding standards. So the testing workflow here is you write the code, AI generates test, and by writing code, I mean AI can write the code for you. You generate AI generated tests, then it reviews the code. Then you can add your personal review on top of that, and then you can go ahead and deploy. Now I'll show you a live demo. So we'll build a data validation API endpoint and automated test generation. So we are going to build a REST API endpoint. We'll provide input validation logic. Then we'll also ask it for error handling and a complete test suite. So the capabilities for Cursor that we're using here are, we are using its AI chat for code generation, code base aware suggestions. Then we go ahead and it provides us with automated test creation and then code review. So initially, if when a developer used to do these things manually, the entire workflow used to take 45 minutes, which has boiled down to around 10 minutes for now. So I'll share my screen. I'll show you exactly what I have here. So I have prepared a folder called cursor demo, and I've opened a file called validation.py. So this is cursor, that's the editor that we have here. And this is using Opus 4.5, but it has a lot of different models that you can see. So you can actually use Sonnet 4.5, GPT 5.1, 5.2, Grok, and you can also add models here if you would like. Now I've prepared a prompt here. It says, create a Python function that validates user registration data with these requirements. So the requirements here are, it validates email format. So it must contain @ and a domain. It validates password strength. So we need minimum 8 characters and it must contain a number. It returns clear error messages for invalid inputs, and it returns success message if all validations pass. Now I hit enter and I wait for it to generate a response. So now it looks like it has generated a response for me here. And you can see it has provided with comments here. So it is validating the email format. It is returning a result. Then these are the test cases. So it is testing for invalid email, password too short, no number in password, invalid domain. And then it also explains you here step by step that it has created a validated registration function uh, here, which we can see on line 4, and with all the requested features. So it checks for the presence of @ symbol. It uses regular expression to ensure a valid domain format is used. It requires minimum 8 characters. It must contain at least one number. And it also mentions the format. It is returning as eventually after the implementation. So this is the format it returns into, and this is how you can run the file directly to see the test cases in action. It also tells you the example output here. So so this is one step. Now to go ahead with the next one, I've prepared some prompts that I can add here one by one, and I can walk you through it. So one moment. So now it's on me that I can go ahead and I can keep it or undo. So I decide to keep it. Now I can ask it to, as a senior engineer working on this code base, can you generate, can you explain edge cases and also add them to this code base? So we are asking it to come up with some edge cases and then add them to the code base that we have. So it is going to review the current implementation you have, so that it comes up with all the edge cases we should handle. So it also tells you that what has been handled. So for example, you've handled none or empty string, but you haven't handled the edge cases for white space only. It also fails validation if there are leading or trailing spaces. It does handle regular expressions. What if there is a very long email, more than 254 characters? It does not handle that. And for example, if there are two consecutive dots, it does not handle that. So now with these edge cases, it suggests us to add these edge cases here so that the code that you have is foolproof and we can go ahead with it. So you can always provide a review, an overview, and if you so you can go ahead, scan through all the changes one by one, and then see if you want to keep it or not. So for example, I want to keep this, I want to keep this. For this one, I want to keep this. So I go ahead and I click on keep. So now we have all the edge cases here, and it also tells us, it gives us a description, the key improvements that have been made. So now we have none handling if there is a non-string input. We have white space trimming if we have leading and trailing spaces. We have white space only detection. We have multiple @ checks. We have emails must be less than or equal to 254 characters. We also have consecutive dots check, and if there are any spaces in the email address. Now, with password validation enhancements, these are the enhancements that we added: none handling, white space only, and boundary cases. So for test coverage, we have 30 test cases now. So we have valid cases 4, email edge cases 13, password edge cases 11, and combined edge cases 2. So now in the end, it has generated edge cases. We have test cases. We have the code with us. We can ask it to, can you generate a documentation for the same? It should be comprehensive yet concise and accurate. On top of that, you can also add, please do not hallucinate. So when you add please do not hallucinate, you would have noticed that a lot of these AI models hallucinate. That means they provide information that is actually not accurate or relevant. They provide information from their own. So when you add please do not hallucinate to your prompt, it actually helps in providing more accurate results. So now it has created a documentation file, and it says that it has created these sections: overview, function reference, validation rules, usage examples, test suite, error messages reference, dependencies, and file structure. So now I can see it. This is what it has generated. So you can see we have overview here. We have a function reference. Then it tells us about the parameters used. What does it return? Success, failure, validation rules, email validation, regular expression pattern, behavior notes, and so on. So this is a comprehensive documentation that we have. So we can go ahead and keep it. So this is how we come up with the code base. Now, if for instance you want to understand the entire code base, can you explain the workflow in this code base? So, for example, if you want to understand everything step by step of what exactly is happening here, this will also help you do that. So, it shows you the entry point, run tests. Then, for each test case, you have valid registration function, then email validation, password validation. Then it collects errors. Then it says error exists. So, this is what it returns. And if it does not return, success is true. So, this is a detailed validation flow that we have. If it's none or not a string, it returns yes. If it's a yes, the email is required. If it's a no, we strip the white space, and then this is what we use for stripping the white space. Then if it's empty after the strip, email is required. No, we add an @ symbol. The email must contain @ symbol. That is one of the requirements we had. Then if there are multiple @ characters, email must contain only one. So we go ahead and we remove it. If there are not multiple characters, we go ahead and we check if the length is greater than 254 characters or not. If it is, it should be removed. If it's not, then we check for double dots. And then we check for regular expression match. Then going forward, it goes ahead with password validation chain. If it's none or not a string, yes, password is required, no, empty string. Then it checks for only white space. Then if the length is less than 8 characters and no digits found. So for each test case, here we have, we call the validation registration function. We compare result success with the test that we had. And if the expected success is false, we also check if there's an error that is there. So this is how it explains the entire flow. So this is the demo from my end. Let me get back to what we have here. So we did come up with a REST API endpoint, input validation logic, error handling, and a complete test suite. Now, we chatted with the cursor AI, and we described the API endpoint you need to create. It created the function with the validation logic. We asked cursor to create comprehensive tests with edge cases, and then we can also ask cursor to go ahead with code review. So now this is something that I can show you here. As an expert, can you review the code and provide suggestions? So it says that it's good on readability, edge case handling is good, error messages, user friendly and actionable. We have 30 test cases, so test coverage is good, and present on function signature. Issues, it also gives you the issues that we should go ahead and fix. Password validation misses multiple errors, and it provides you a description of what that error is. Type hint is incorrect, then inconsistent return type, and so on. So the suggestions is something that you can consider or not consider. So it asks us to use a database for the return type and consider case insensitive email handling. Password strength could be more nuanced, and we can extract validation into separate functions. So these are the kind of suggestions it provides, and it also recommends you how you can refactor the code. So if you can see, there's a copy button here. You can go ahead and just simply copy it. Um, and then moving forward, it will give you a complete summary of what the issues are, how much of effort is required to fix this issue. Is it low or medium? So by effort, it means the developer time that is going to be consumed here. And then if you say yes, that it asks you, would you like me to implement any of these improvements? So you can say yes to all of those, and it can update the file with all the improvements that you have. If you want to keep the entire file, you can keep it or undo. So I'll just click on keep it. And it is also prepared a test validation Python file, which I'm going to keep here. So now it's also going to update the documentation because there is enhanced piece of code here. So we keep the file here. Now, so if you see, it auto ran the commands. So it auto ran the test validation file that you have, and it says that all 31 tests have been passed. And because I've chosen the run everything option here, so you have ask every time. So before running, it's going to ask you, or it's going to run in sandbox, or run everything is something that it would run all by itself. Now I can also ask it to run, can you run the name of the file, that is validation.py. So I'm asking it to run the file for me. So it's running the file, and it says that it runs without errors. It produces no output, but that's because after the refactor, validation file is now a pure module. It only defines functions without any executable code at the bottom. To run the tests, this is what we need to use. Or if you'd like, I can add a quick demo. So running it directly shows example usage. So would you like me to add this? So I would like it to add this. So I say a yes. So now it ran the file, and it says that it shows a valid input, which is success. Invalid email and weak password, it shows all three errors at once, and it shows both required errors. So it also ran the file for you. and you can also do it manually if you would like to. So now, the business impact and ROI. So currently, the velocity boost is 2 to 5x for faster development, and the code output is 50% because we can ship more code now. So we have there are key benefits for managers right now because they have faster time to market for new features. They have improved code quality and consistency. They have reduced onboarding time for new developers because, as you can see, it can explain the code base and can also walk you through the documentation. We have higher developer satisfaction and retention, and we have more time for strategy work versus the routine tasks. So we can invest more time when it comes to strategy here. So what we could actually achieve in 3 months, it can be done in 1.5 months now. Now I have a hands-on challenge for everyone, which you can take up after the session. So you can go ahead and you can download Cursor from the website. I can help you with the link. So this is the link for downloading Cursor. I can actually add it to the chat here. Or I can actually share it with Preetham later, and then she can provide you the link for the same. So you need to come up with some requirements like the prompt that I shared to validate user credentials, check email format and password, return error messages, and generate a test suite. So the success criteria here would be that it should be a working validation function. At least 5 test cases should be there, code documentation, and you should be able to complete it within 15 minutes. So you use Cursor AI chat, you review code, you generate tests. So this is a user authentication function that you're going to come up with along with testing. So that's a challenge for you. And for the Cursor link, I can actually I can share the link with Preetham after this, or you can go ahead and you can simply Google it, download Cursor, and it'll give you two options whether you have a Mac or a Windows. You can download according to it. Now, the key takeaways here are AI tools deliver 2 to 5x increase in engineering velocity. We have more code being shipped with Cursor adoption, and ROI has been achieved within 3 to 6 months. So that's it on my end. Any questions?
Thank you so much, Mansi, for wonderful session and the demo part. Dear participants, as we are open for the Q&A, I request you all to please drop your questions in the chat box right away, as we still have 15 minutes to cover your questions. So feel free to drop the questions in the chat box. And also regarding the challenge, I would love to request you all to take a screenshot of the slide. Mansi, can you please show that slide again, the challenge one?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, dear participants, please do take the screenshot of this challenge, and you know that what you have to do next, right? So, complete the challenge, and whatever the result and outcome is there, please post it over your social media and tag GSDC and Mansi probably, so we can see your results and outcomes. And what GSDC will do will pick one of the most creative tasks that we find the result, and will be definitely get back to you with the surprise gift. So complete your challenge. I encourage all of you to complete all the challenge, so you'll get the hands-on learning whatever you're learning in the sessions, right? So please, I hope you have taken the screenshot, all of you. So if yes, then we can stop sharing the slide, and please drop your question if you have any question. Also, I would like to tell you all, I've shared Mansi's LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. You can reach out to her if you have any further questions or anything that you wants to discuss with Mansi regarding the session. So feel free to reach out to her. You'll find her LinkedIn in the chat box. So any question, we'll wait more 2 minutes for your question, and then we can do the closing. Also, before we do the closing, I would love to tell you all that I have some great announcement for all of you regarding the upcoming sessions and the certification program that we have for all of you regarding this session. So stay connected till the end and let us know if you have any question in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'll check quickly if you got any question across live. Mansi, bear with me. Thank you. Mansi, can we get a link of this challenge so I can share it with them?
A link to the challenge?
Yeah, do we have any link or a text format for the challenge so they can directly have it, access it?
There's no link. I can share the screenshot with you.
Yeah,
Uh,
can you send the screenshot in the chat box for their reference for easy?
sure.
Yeah,
Okay, one
thank you.
moment. For the chat, okay. So I'm sending it here.
Meanwhile, dear participants, please do share your valuable feedback on reviews.io. You'll find the link in the chat box. Please let us know how you're finding this AI series and let us know if you have any feedback for us. Thank you. Here we go. I can see the challenge Mansi has shared in the chat box. Please save it, take a note of it, and do complete your challenge.
And I've also shared the link for downloading Cursor.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mansi. Dear participants, let us know if you have any questions. And Mansi, I can see one question we got across live. The question is from Shruti. She's asking, can generative AI improve code quality and security through automated reviews, refactoring the test generation, and how?
Yes. So as I mentioned that the prompt is where the source lies in. So once you have a code base ready, you can actually ask it to review it. You can also ask it to come up with any security vulnerabilities this code might be exposed to. So it can help you with that. Now, if you are deploying your code on AWS or any other cloud platform, you can ask it for steps so that you can ensure within that platform that your code is secure. You can also ask it steps on how you can deploy your code. So as you can in the prompts, you can write that as a senior engineer or a principal engineer or a lead or an architect, can you verify the code quality and can you improve it? And can you make it as per the industry standards? So anything you provide in the prompts, that is something that you can get. So definitely you can work with these things. And for instance, I showed you that how you can write a prompt for it to review the code from the lens of a senior engineer. So you can do the same. Or you can say that I'm the head of data and this is how I would want you to review it. So it will actually step into your shoes for that role and it will perform the task.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mansi. I hope Shruti have got the answer for your question. So, any further questions, dear participants? Will wait 2 more minutes. Okay. Mansi, Raj is asking performance evaluation, like how efficient is the code, time complexity, etc. Like 1 million rex injection to 2 million.
So for performance evaluation, it will definitely depend on the code. You have the code base. The If you're talking about evaluation metrics, you can actually introduce that within your code. There are a lot of third-party platforms that provide these metrics. You can ask any of those models in Cursor to introduce those metrics so that you can actually verify the code based on those metrics. You can also introduce a threshold and tell that if the code does not meet this threshold, you need to refine the code in such a way that it would meet a minimum of 50%. Or, on a scale of 1, it should be at least, we should get a score of at least zero point 0.6 or zero point 0.7. So it can definitely help you with that. So everything in the form of prompts that you provide to the tool, it is capable of performing all those tasks and can actually execute those for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mansi, for answering this one. There's another question across live. What skills should developers build today to stay relevant in an AI powered development environment?
So currently, in this market, I would say that you should have a hands-on experience with AI tools. You should know how to use the tool. If you know how to use the tool, your productivity will get increased, and you can actually ship the code faster. You can ship more projects in the same amount of time. So you should get a hands-on knowledge of how these tools work, and also prompting is something you should get experience in. How you need to converse with the tool is directly proportional to the kind of responses you get. So the more detailed, the more comprehensive your prompts are, the more accurate your answers are going to be. So definitely that. And also I would suggest that system design is something that I believe AI still has to ramp up to help developers for product to gain productivity there. So if you have your system design principles solid, that is also going to help you in the long run.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mansi. Can see the next question from Prem. How's the cursor is different from Copilot?
These are different tools. I have been extensively using Cursor. By Copilot, I think you mean GitHub Copilot. That is also one of the tools a lot of developers use. As far as I know, that is something you can integrate with GitHub, so directly with the repositories that you have. So it's a personal choice, and it's also a choice if you're associated with a company. It's also the choice for the business as to what they want to go ahead with, because there is pricing, and there is also a developer preference that comes up. So it's a decision that the business or you personally have to make. But these are different kinds of tools that are coming up. GitHub Copilot seems like more integrated on the GitHub side of things. To be honest, I haven't gotten a chance to work extensively on it. My experience with Cursor is far more than on Copilot, so I wouldn't have a lot to contribute there. But yes, I can definitely get my hands on, and then maybe for the next demo session, I can walk you through it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mansi. I believe Panindra, it clarifies your question too here. Moving forward to the next question, we have got it again from Raj. Is there any random proof or code reading done manually, verification or validation in case of unit testing, integration testing, CI, CD, etc.?
So by manually, you mean a human touch over top of AI. Definitely, you can do that. So whenever AI generates a piece of code, you go ahead and you generate a pull request in GitHub. It will show you exactly the changes that AI has made. You can see it within the tool, or you can also see it when you raise a pull request. You can always go ahead and review it manually, And for code reviews, I also suggest that there should be a layer of human review. So you can, because these tools also sometimes hallucinate. So it is always better to have a layer of human code review. So you go ahead and on top of what AI has generated, you can quickly skim and see if everything looks good to you, and then go ahead and ship it. So the purpose is to ship faster, to be more productive, but we want accuracy there. So for accuracy, if we can layer a human touch, a human review on top of what AI has generated, that's a good strategy to go ahead with.
Great. Thank you so much, Mansi, for answering all the questions so far. I believe, Raj, you have got answers to all your questions. Thank you so much for wonderful questions, dear participants, and thank you, Mansi, again for wonderful session and covering the demo part and everything. As you mentioned that you need 2 more sessions to show the demo, right? So definitely we'll be getting back to you for further sessions that we schedule. Thank you so much for being here today. Before I take the handover back of the virtual mic, we would love to hear final thoughts from you for all our participants today.
It was a really nice experience walking everyone through the latest tools that we have. And I'm sure there are more AI models that are coming up. The AI industry is ramping up pretty quick, and it's an exciting space to be in. So it'll be nice if people go ahead and read about this tool, and also come up with some suggestions of maybe another tool that works better for them, and then we can have a conversation getting started there, and then we can see what works best for all of us. But it was a really nice session, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, Mansi, for sharing such a wonderful thoughts. As I said, that we'll be definitely looking forward to have you for our upcoming sessions as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, dear participants, as I mentioned earlier, that I do have some great announcements. So, this is regarding the feature certification we had a session on. So, you can opt out for any of these certification: certified AI tool expert, certified generative AI professional, foundation, agentic AI professional, or foundation. You can use this AI 20 as a promo code to get 20% off on this certification program. As you all know, the certifications are globally recognized one. You'll get a learning resources where you'll be getting a lot of case studies to work on, e-learnings and book of knowledge. These sessions certifications are lifelong learnings which gives you learning flexibility, and you'll get chance to connect with our training partner channel, and you'll be having opportunity to work on capstone project, that is something real-time AI simulation practice. So do grab this opportunity and do sign up yourself for this certification program. You'll find all the links, promo code in the chat box. And this is regarding the utility tool. Many of you must be aware what is this tool is about. So it will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skills score. Also it will help you to build your personal brand, and it will help you to create AI generated resumes. You can use this AUG100 as a code to get 100% off, which is completely free, and this is only for our webinar attendees. So grab this opportunity. I have already shared the utility link in the chat box along with this code. And let me make this announcement, as we are running 3 webinars simultaneously at the same time in the GSDC. So I request you all to please register yourself for these sessions, and you can refer your friends and colleagues. So we are conducting the ISO series from 12th to 16 January 2026 with the time slot that is 8:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Singapore, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please do join us, as we have industry experts aligned for this series. And another series that we are conducting on L&D, which is also scheduled this week, 12 to 16 January 2026 with the time slot 9:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Singapore, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have incredible panel of experts, L&D experts aligned for this series as well. So please do join us. You will find all the registration link in the chat box. And also we do have just 3 winners who have referred maximum people so far to this specific series. Let's congratulate to them and appreciate their efforts they are taking in this session by referring people. Also would love to tell you all, if you refer maximum people and if you earn 50 points or more than 50 points, you will be the winner, and will be getting back to you for the rewards, which is worth $400. So do refer maximum people to our sessions and get the rewards, which is worth $400. And also, in case if you want to be speaker for our upcoming event, feel free to reach out to us. You can directly write to me. You can share your speaker profile with me at Preetham at the rate gsdcouncil.org, and I'll make sure that it is getting reviewed and I'll get back to you with a speaker opportunity. As you all know that we do have a global platform like Learning Capsule, webinar and podcast. We would love to connect with you all over social media. You can scan this QR, connect with us over LinkedIn. Check our website for more information regarding all the certification and all the offerings that GSDC has for all of you. Also, you can track all our upcoming webinars, upcoming sessions on the upcoming on our website. And also, please connect with us over the WhatsApp group to get daily update on event, webinar, boot camps that we often conduct for all of you. And please do share your valuable feedback on Trustpilot as well as on reviews.io. You will find the link in the chat box. And thank you so much for joining today's session. I hope to see you all for the upcoming and the rest session this week. Thank you.